Hey guys, welcome back to Morgantarot. It's Lisa here, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective for whoever needs to see and hear this message for the end of September, early October 2021. So I have actually gone ahead and pulled the energy of the card, the overall energy of the card using Oracle. Firstly, I did get quite a few Oracle messages for you today, and then I went into the tarot and I've also clarified, so I really have a story here to tell you. So basically what I've done is I've meditated on the energy, I've shuffled the deck, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot here, but I also got cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, as well as the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck, as well as the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Universe Has Your Back, and the Light Workers Oracle, something like that. So anyway, I've got you a lot of Oracle messages, guys. So basically the overall energy that I got for this particular reading is definitely straight away I felt like when I was shuffling the cards, I felt like once again I did feel a past life energy. I felt a soulmate connection, right? Someone that you already know, someone you've known for a long time, someone you've already had a relationship with in the past, and I felt like you guys were in separation. Now, this is a very common story for me right now, and I feel like it's very common in general in the tarot, and I'm just going to, call it for that because it is, but, I'm not looking for that. I wasn't seeking that. I don't want people to think that I just do a particular type of reading, because I don't. I literally just read whatever comes out, and I always will be honest about it. So I've been getting a lot of reconciliation energy messages for all zodiac signs, to be honest. But you know what? If that's what comes out, that's what Spirit needs to tell us. So I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to go against it. So so straight away I got a reconciliation energy, a past life soulmate connection, someone that you have been with before, but I also feel like it's going to be very different this time. So I did get a strong energy of change in this connection and within this connection. I feel like this person, your person has, it's either you or they have really changed. I heard spiritually that it was your person, but roles can flip, flop and reverse in tarot, as you know. And this could be about you. Maybe you've changed significantly, and that's what will be the changing dynamic in this connection. It could be you both changed as well. I got a very heavy change energy, and I did get that when I did the reading. So I kind of went, okay, that's confirmation for me. I'm going to go through the cards for you, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell you exactly what came out and what the overall message was of the reading. So before I do that, guys, please don't forget to like. It helps me so much by you just doing a simple clicking like on my video. If you are watching this still and it is going, it's resonating with you, the storyline, please hit the like button, because that helps me, that helps the video get received by more people, which in turn helps my channel to grow, which is all I'm asking of you. Share it with someone, obviously, if you know of someone that it might resonate with, and obviously if you're not subscribed, you can do that as well if you like my energy, and hit the notification bell so you get updated when I upload a read. Okay, so the first message that I got from the Romance Angels Oracle deck was calling in your soulmate. So this was my very first confirmation that this was a past life soulmate connection. So, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that was the first overall energy I got. Then I got the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that was further confirmation for me that it was a soulmate. Then I got the You Deserve Love card. You are lovable. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Got the flirt card down, and I felt again like this was connected to your past life soulmate. And then I got the reconciliation card, guys. So I got all three cards that were confirmation for me and as a reader that this was a past life connection. And then the Deserve Love card in the heart here in the middle is also a card to me of confirmation that you deserve this love, specifically is what Spirit is saying. But calling me soulmate, you deserve love, reconciliation, and then obviously flirt was confirmation for me as a reader. Okay, then I pulled some other oracle messages just to get more clarification. All right, so I got Follow the White Rabbit, Curiosity Meets Opportunity. And that card for me is all about creating opportunities for yourself and for this connection to come back together again. Then I got A Moment's Regret, Nostalgia, Idealizing the Past, Fearing You've Made a Mistake. And I feel like there was a mistake made that in this connection previously, hence what separated you guys. And then I got the Changed in the Night, You Have Changed Quickly. Now that represents the change in this connection. There is definitely change within this connection. It could be you, it could be them. Someone's changed a lot, is what I heard. Immediately, Spirit said changed a lot. Someone is very different this time. than they were in the previous connection with this same person. So this could be you, this could be them. It also could be both of you. It could have been a period of time, I'm hearing, that you guys have been separated for. So there could be a lot of change between both of you. You've both probably grown a lot since that point in time. And let's face it, separations and endings, they teach us lessons, and we learn from them and we grow from them, and we do evolve spiritually, and we do evolve in our vibration, and we become a lot more, a lot wiser the next time around. So obviously we take those lessons forward with us into the next relationship that we have. And I feel like this is a connection that is going to be rekindled with a past life soulmate. So the messages I then got from the Work Your Light Oracle deck are: trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Now, I feel like that's a feeling that you are connecting with your past life soulmate. I feel like you feel them in your energy is what I'm actually feeling. I feel that you can feel this person. Even though there's separation between the two of you, you may not even be speaking at this point in time, you can feel their energy. You can feel it, and you know that they are thinking about you, or you feel that they are also thinking about you. You might not be able to explain it, guys. You may not be able to explain why this energy is occurring, but I feel like that is the card to represent trust that niggle. You are feeling this way for a reason. You're feeling their energy for a reason. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. And again, I feel like this is an energetic message. This is a confirmation from spirit that the feeling, the way that you're feeling, is an awakening. It is an awakening in this connection, and it's a new way of being. Once again, this confirms that there is change within this connection, and it is evolving, and it is changing in form. Right? And then we've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light and laying foundations, a divine plan. This for me is my confirmation that this is divinely gifted and guided, and it is going to happen in divine timing. And then I've got the mirror card. Who or what is is triggering you? Again, this card for me is confirmation, and the way I read this energy is that you both are mirroring each other, in that you are sharing the same desire to reconnect again, but you are both growing. Definitely an energy here that you're both growing and evolving and changing spiritually as a person and in terms of this relationship. Then from the wisdom of the oracle, we got blessed. This card represents a blessing, guys. This is again a spiritual this is a spiritual connection, but this is being blessed by spirit. This is being blessed by your spirit guides. This is being blessed by the universe. You guys are destined to be together. And then I've got building blocks, which is all about you guys creating a new foundation within this connection, because I feel like the foundation fell apart in the past. The foundation crumbled, you had a tower moment, things ended, and I feel like this is here to represent that you guys are now going to be building those blocks again. You guys are now going to be building upon what what fell away in the past, I'm hearing, but you're now going to build a solid foundation that is going to take you forward into this new connection, and this new way of being is what I keep hearing. I feel like you guys have, you've had something that's broken apart, that's fallen apart, that's shattered to pieces, and you're now working on building it back up again, but you are completely changed. You're both evolved, you're both very different this time around is what I'm hearing. Please let me know if this is resonating with you in the comments, or just by hitting the like button. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Now, again, I feel like these are from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Now, I feel like, this is all about a message from, from the universe and from your spirit guides, saying when you are aligned with your spiritualism and with your guides, and just in general with the universe, when you're listening to your inner voice, right? You are going to be, nothing is going to stop you from getting what you want. Nothing is going to stop you from manifesting. So you need to be in alignment with the universe and with your inner self and your inner voice, to receive the gifts from the universe. Then I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Once again, this is a divine connection. This is going to happen in divine timing. And I feel like you really do trust that the universe has your back. You're being guided by the universe. And oneness is my true nature. And this is a beautiful energy. I love this card. I love the colors. I love the message it portrays. It is all about you being at one with yourself, being true to yourself, having that self-love, and knowing what serves you and what does not serve you. So those are the oracle messages. So as you can see, an overall message of, things have changed, okay? There is nostalgia going on here. There's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of self-love. There's a lot of love for this connection and this person. You are mirroring each other right now. You both are you know, trying to create a new foundation. You're trying to, you know, reform something that has fallen apart, that has ended, and you're trying to come back together in a more enlightened way. And I'm hearing that it's going to be very different this time around. I feel like you guys are creating opportunities. I feel like you are, you know, you've both changed very quickly. It might not have been quickly. It could have just been that you've changed. But I also feel like, you know, that you guys have got, you know, a new way of being. You know, you've got the new way of being. You know, what is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? This is your person energetically in your heart and soul. This person is not going away. They've never gone away, I'm hearing. So you've felt them. You've felt them the whole time. Throughout your period of separation, you guys have not stopped thinking about each other. You've not stopped feeling energetically connected to this person. You are mirroring in that energy. And, you know, this is a divine plan. This is divinely guided. And we got those messages I felt from the universe has your back deck as well. And we do also have the blessed card here, which tells me that this is blessed by the divine. This is blessed by your spirit guides and the universe and your guardian angels. And you are going to be building a new foundation from which to have this connection upon. All right. Now, the messages I got from the tarot deck were, firstly, of course, the very first card I got was the Six of Cups. Overall energy from the tarot was the Six of Cups. So this is a soulmate, past life connection, beautiful love connection here. These are people that are very nostalgic and focusing, you know, and they've been, you know, thinking about all the memories that you guys have shared. You know, you've both been doing this, I felt. You're both reflecting on the past, thinking about all the beautiful memories that you shared, looking at photos, just really nostalgic and focusing on your connection and the way it used to be, is what I'm hearing. Now, clarifying that card, I got the Two of Cups. So again, confirmation, this is a soulmate, divine, twin flame connection. No doubt about that, guys. No doubt at all. They have a lot of love for you, and I feel like you have a lot of love for them. Second card I got was the Devil energy. Now, the Devil for me is all about, you know, toxicity. It's about, you know, habits that are unhealthy. It's about obsession even. And I clarified to find out why the Devil was within this connection, because so far everything was feeling very positive. I wasn't really, obviously there's been a separation, but I still felt like things were very generally positive between the two of you. Then I got the Justice card, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So 3 cards came out to clarify the Devil. Now I feel as though this person went swiftly towards something else. Now the Knight of Wands energy for me is a very passionate, fiery energy, someone who comes in and out in this connection. So this person in the past could have been very in and out within this connection. This person may not have been someone that was expressing to you how they felt. This person could have had a lot of passion. You might have had a great sex life, I'm hearing, but they may not have been very emotional with you. They may not have been sharing their feelings with you. They may not have been vulnerable with you and connecting with you on an emotional level. This person, I'm hearing, could have been coming in and out, in and out, in and out. You never really knew where you stood with this person. They were displaying toxic behaviors here with the Devil. They were probably engaging in, you know, lots of other activities outside of this connection. You know, they could have been doing things obsessively and just really toxic within this connection, I'm hearing. So I feel like this is their energy. This is them coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And you never knew really where you stood. And you kind of felt like it was more of a sexual connection than anything, which obviously upset you because you knew that there was more here. You knew that you guys loved each other, but this person was afraid to be vulnerable is what I'm feeling. Now, with the Five of Swords here, I feel like this person was very cutting. This person was deceptive. This person was, you know, just, I feel like this person did something that created competition within this connection. This person is, you know, very kind of sneaky energy. As you can see, they're kind of, they're looking behind at the other people that are now walking away. Those people look very disappointed, very hurt. I feel like this person was just very selfish is what I'm feeling. Very selfish, very much focused on their own needs being met. And as a result, they cut you out quite swiftly here. And I feel like they could, with the Knight of Wands energy here, they could have gone towards someone else, which could be an energy here with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords, that they actually went towards another person, which created a divide between the two of you. And, you know, they had a lot of passion, as I said, and came in and out, in and out. And the reason they were coming in and out could have been because they were going towards another connection or another person. So that energy could be representing that, but I don't see a clear energy here of, you know, of third party. I didn't get third party energy heavily in this reading, I will be honest. But there was definitely something here that made you feel as though this person was not giving you their all emotionally. They were giving passionately. You felt a strong passion towards this person and vice versa, but I felt like the emotions are lacking in this connection. So there was something here that did cause a divide between the two of you. This is a conflict card. This is about change. This is about conflict. This is about chaos else even. This person has been very cutting, and I feel like they cut you out of this connection, and as a result, the Justice card here represents this unfair ending. There was an unfair ending here. This person was unfair to you in some way, shape or form, and I feel like that was also an unfairness to themselves because they weren't being honest with themselves about how they truly felt about you, and that is always a disservice to ourselves as far as I'm concerned. If you're not able to be honest with yourself and look yourself in the mirror and be honest about your feelings about someone, about something, and tell people how you feel, because life is too short not to do that, then I feel like you're also being unfair to yourself, and that is where the Justice card comes in. There's some form of imbalance within this connection in the past. So the Devil energy here sorry guys, Devil energy here, cards clarifying the Devil energy tell me that this person was in and out, this person was not fair, this person did something that was very unjust in this connection, and it may well have very well contributed to the ending of this connection. Right, so there's definitely an energy there of some kind of competition or some kind of cutting nature, that they were very ruthless, I feel. The Five of Swords to me is a very ruthless energy, someone who doesn't really think about anyone but themselves, very selfish energy. Alright, so next thing I got was the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess represents someone who is very highly intuitive, someone who has a deep understanding of what they need to do. They don't always tell people, they don't always reveal it, but I feel like this person has a lot of knowledge about this connection. I feel like deep down they know exactly that you are the person for them. This is your person. I feel like they know that you are their person intuitively, and I feel like I feel like with the Devil energy here and the Justice card, I do feel as though they were denying their intuition. They were not following their intuition. They were ignoring their intuition because they didn't want to be vulnerable. They wanted to be a Knight of Wands instead of someone who was like a King of Cups, emotional and open and vulnerable. So I do feel as though, intuitively they knew that this was a connection that was their person, that was their soulmate, and I feel like you also knew that as well. So this card could represent both of you here. I'm feeling like you're both very intuitive beings. I feel like you are more in tune with your intuition, but I feel like this person is someone who wasn't necessarily spiritually awakened at this point in time, and I feel like that represents the energy here that they weren't trusting their intuition. I feel like this card from your person is saying that they were not trusting their intuition, they were not listening to their intuition, and that, in that Devil energy, they were in and out with the Knight of Wands energy, and they weren't really following their heart and their intuition. They might have been following their wand instead, if you know what I mean. Alright, so Queen of Pentacles here came out to clarify the High Priestess card. So I do feel as though that is your person gaining some clarity here. I feel like this is your person understanding, having a deeper understanding about this situation in a more practical sense, because the Queen of Wands is very practical. She's very hardworking. When I say she, of course, there's no gender. I'm just speaking about the card, the energy of the card. So this person is very practical in nature. This person has a really deep understanding about this connection. So I do feel as though the Queen of Pentacles represents your person gaining a lot of clarity about this connection, trusting their intuition now. They didn't in the past, but I feel like they now will trust their intuition. They now are tuning into it and listening to is what I'm hearing. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel as though they are really looking at this connection in a more practical sense. For me, Queen of Pentacles is highly abundant and very hardworking, very self-made. I just feel like this represents your person now seeing this connection in a different way, trusting the intuition and actually seeing things for the way they are, which is a very Queen of Pentacles energy for me as a reader. I feel like they're being a lot more practical about this connection now and understanding it in a different way because they've changed. Their thinking has changed, and I feel like as a result they are now representing someone who is very wise and very hardworking and very able to be emotional but also logical is what I'm hearing, having that balance. Whereas I feel like in the past there wasn't a lot of emotion, it was all just logic. I feel like they've got a balance now between those two. They are now following their intuition here with the High Priestess energy. I also feel as though your person views you as a Queen of Pentacles, which is someone very abundant, very stable, very loyal, someone that they know that they can trust and count on no matter what. Alright, we've got the Fool card next. So the Fool card tells me that this person, once again, wants to take a leap of faith with you. I'm feeling, it was right below the Flirt card, and that kind of gave me the energy that this person wants to take a leap of faith and they actually want to flirt with you again. This person is I feel like they're going to come back in with some flirtatious energy. It might start with some flirting here. That's possible. I did get that message when I was looking at this particular energy. I felt someone was going to try and sweep someone off their feet. I felt the energy of your person, coming in a very flirtatious energy, which I feel like they may not have done in the past. They may not have been very flirtatious with you, I'm hearing, but this person has changed. I get a strong energy that this person has changed. So they now want to take a leap of faith in this connection, because Temperance card clarified it, and that tells me that they are now seeing this in a more balanced way. As I spoke about already with the High Priestess card and the Queen of Pentacles, they have a bit more practicality in their mind now. They're seeing things more practically. They're able to see things in different ways, and they're able to reflect on their past behavior and see that it was not good enough for you, it was not good enough for this connection, and they want to bring balance about in this connection. They also want to bring about you know, honesty. I'm feeling with this card, just more honesty. Temperance card for me is also just about being honest, being pure, you know, being pure of heart and being angelic. And I also feel like they've been very, you know, they've been taking their time as well, as what I'm feeling. This Temperance card is also about taking your time, being patient, and, you know, timing your return right. So I do feel like they've taken some time here. They haven't rushed in here with a full card. They do want to take a leap of faith, but I feel like they've taken some time here to really reflect on the connection and balance themselves evenly and emotionally, so that they can come to you with a very balanced energy rather than a rushed, forceful energy. So I'm feeling they're coming in here with divine timing as well, with the Temperance being here. Okay, so the next card I got was the Nine of Cups energy. So I feel like this particular energy was representing the way that I feel like they've transformed themselves, is what I felt. I feel like this person has transformed in terms of, I don't know, I truly feel like this person's going to come to you so different. Their energy is going to feel different. Their personality is going to feel, I mean, they're still going to be the same person, but there's going to be a clear change in them that you're going to notice, is what I'm feeling. So I feel like your person is now in a Nine of Cups energy. They are single or working on being single. If they're not single currently, I feel like they're going to be single. When they come in, you know, whenever they come towards you, they're going to definitely be in a single energy. I do feel like this is what they're embodying right now. I feel like they've really grown up. I feel like they've really evolved. I feel like this lesson, this ending, this separation has caused them to go into a bit of a hermit energy, I'm feeling. And as a result, I feel like they've done a lot of learning, a lot of inner work, a lot of introspection, a lot of reflection on who they were and the things that they did. And they really felt a lot of shame about it. They felt a lot of you know, they didn't feel good within themselves, and for that reason they propelled themselves forward into an energy that I need to learn from this. I need to be a better person, and this person is my soulmate. I can't go back to them the same way. I have to be different. So I feel like they've really put the work into some self-reflection, but self-growth is what I feel like they've really focused on. And I feel like this card represents that. I felt this energy right from the beginning. As soon as I realized this was a soulmate connection, and I got a couple of cards from the Oracle, you know, after getting the original cards here, but also getting the cards from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck, it really just dawned on me that this is a reading about someone who's really changed, all right? And I got a clarifier when I got you've changed quickly. And then, you know, the nostalgia card, the opportunity card, the mirroring card, the awakening card, the, you know, what's niggling you card, the building blocks card, the blessed card. I mean, honestly, guys, all of those things just kept reinforcing and reiterating the way I was feeling about this connection. So this person is in a Nine of Cups energy. There's a sense of confidence about this person now that they may not have had in the past, I'm hearing, or just a sense of being, you know, of being more confident that they can come towards you in a higher vibrational sense and as a better person. I'm hearing that you're going to respect that they've done this growth and that you're going to like the person that they now have become. I just get this sense this person, you know, and look at this person, they are feeling really happy with themselves, really proud of themselves, and I feel like that's their energy. I feel like they're going to come into you and they're feeling really strong and really powerful, I'm feeling. You know, Nine of Cups is someone who is very content in and of themselves, has every cup but the 10th cup, and they don't need someone, but they'd like someone to have that, you know, connection with, that love with. Now, to clarify, I got the Queen of Wands and I got the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this represents them wanting to come towards you. Ace of Cups here, they want to bring in, you know, that's their 10th cup, guys. Have a look. We've got the 9 cups here, all yellow, and then we've got the 10th cup here, which is the Ace of Cups, right? So I feel like this is representing, you know, plus, see the plus sign here? That's how I saw it. Plus one more is 10. You guys will have 10 of cups. This person will come towards you with an Ace of Cups because they will want to have this 10th cup with you. As I spoke about just then, you know, they have all cups but but that final cup, and they want to offer that to you. They want to give you that 10th cup. They want you to be their 10th cup, and they want to have that 10 of cups with you. Now, what we always want in a connection is not for someone to rely on someone else to fulfill them. This person is now content in and of themselves. They don't actually need you, but they want you to, you know, just to finalize that, to give them that 10th cup so that they can have everything that they wanted. You know, they've got the confidence and stability within themselves. They've restored that. They've restored some faith within themselves and some trust and confidence within themselves, and they want that extra, you know, that icing on the cake that you are going to provide, because you are their soulmate, and they know that. And they know it now, at least. And the Queen of Wands energy, I feel like, is representing them and the way they view you. They're extremely attracted to you, but they also see you as extremely... I feel like they see you as very confident. Queen of Wands is a very confident energy. This is someone who knows what they want and how to get it. This is someone who's very commanding, you know, someone who draws the attention of everyone around them when they are in the room. And I feel like this person had to build their own confidence to come at you so that they could be more on your level, is what I'm feeling. So because they see you as so confident and so attractive, and people are really drawn to you, and you know, you have no trouble getting attention, no trouble attracting the suitors for your love. I feel like this person needed to really level up to get on the same level with you with this Knight of Cups energy here as well. I feel like they had to really build themselves up and boost themselves up to come at you in a more confident way, because they see you as extremely confident here with the Queen of Cups, but also, sorry, the Queen of Wands, but also extremely attractive, physically attractive. People are drawn to you, is what I feel. Okay, the next card I got was the Hierophant energy. Now this for me is all about someone who has evolved again, someone who has learned, someone who's taken lessons, all right? So for me, the Hierophant is about higher levels of understanding, higher levels of learning. This is the higher education card, the higher levels of awareness card, the spiritual awakening card. Someone, I feel like they've had a bit of a spiritual awakening from this separation. I feel like they've also gone within. I feel like they've also learned a lot about themselves and about you and about this connection. So upon reflection, upon looking back, they're able to ascertain that, you know, this was not a fair ending. This person didn't give you what they should have given you, and they realize your worth now. You know, with the Justice here over the Devil, I feel like they actually realize this now, and they now want to come towards you with truth and clarity, which was clarifying it. We've got the Ace of Swords clarifying. This person now wants to come towards you. They've learned some lessons, they've evolved, they've changed. Heavy change energy here, guys, and I've just got another confirmation here. The Hierophant card is all about, like I said, someone who has evolved spiritually, someone who is has gained really important knowledge and understandings about who they are and about this connection. So this person might have sought assistance from someone outside of this connection, someone spiritual who they trust. It could be that they've been even, you know, watching tarot readings. It could be that they have talk to their priest if they're religious and they go to church, you know, or they've been just talking to someone they trust, you know, someone they trust who is, a guidance person for them, a counselor, a therapist, a psychologist. Could be anybody, you know, but this person could have just come to these conclusions themselves and have gained spiritual awakening, which means that they now see things a lot differently, and they've changed who they are and how they think. So I feel like they do have that truth and clarity now with the Ace of Swords here, and with the Eight of Cups, I feel like that just represents them walking away from this connection in the past, but they do want to return. I feel like they walked away from this connection because they weren't spiritually awakened, which is why this card is being clarified with the Eight of Cups so after walking away, they now have truth and clarity about themselves after learning the lessons they needed to learn, and they're able to come back towards you in a very honest fashion. Someone who's able to be more open and more vulnerable with you, someone who's able to express their feelings more openly and not come in and out, and be more of a stable, balanced energy. Alright, next card I got was the King of Wands. So we've got another Wands energy card. So I do feel as though this person, once again, was in and out in this connection. I feel like that also clarifies the energy that I was already feeling. This person was very passionate about you, I'm feeling, but they weren't necessarily showing you their emotions, at least not towards the end anyway. This person became distant towards you and was just more of an intimate connection, someone who you felt maybe just wanted sex from you, or just was very attracted to you, but not necessarily showing you the love and, you know, spending the quality time with you is what I'm feeling. So I feel like this person, clarifying that, I've got the Hermit card, so I do feel like this person you know, after they walked away from this connection and, you know, acted, you know, like someone very passionate who may have gone towards another person, or just, you know, been in and out in this connection. You don't know what they were doing. They could have been a player energy. They could have just been someone who was not very stable, who was very passionate, but was very also in and out of the connection, as I said. I feel like this person, you know, went into a hermit energy after you guys ended. And I feel like, you know, as a result, this person may not have been communicating with you. They may have ghosted you. They may have just not been responding to your communications. And I just feel like they spent, you know, a great deal of time in this energy, right? I feel like this is a strong card for this reading. I get the hermit energy feeling about this person. I feel like they've been in the hermit energy for a long period of time, or at least a decent amount of time is what I'm feeling. When I see this card, I do think that this person, you know, has spent a considerable amount of time introspectively looking at themselves. And I feel like that's how they've created this whole change in mindset, this spiritual awakening, this ability to see things in a different way, and to just, you know, understand that they need to build a solid foundation with you this time around, that things need to be very different in this connection to be successful, is what I'm feeling. So I feel like they've had that truth and clarity within themselves, and I feel like they now value you more, and they're seeing things in a more practical sense, more spiritually intuitive, and they understand that this connection is a soulmate connection. I just saw 1010, guys. Another, you know, confirmation for me. I do feel like this person, you know, is about to start a new cycle with you. Having just seen 1010 on the clock, you know, this person is about to start a new cycle with you after being in a hermit energy. This person has really shone a light on themselves. They've really had a look at who they are. They didn't like who they were. They don't like how the past connection ended, and they want another go around with you. They now understand what they need to do differently within this connection. And when I see the hermit energy, you know, as I said, this person could have really blocked you out after this ended. They could have really just not been communicating with you and really taken a time of introspection to go within. Okay, the next card I got was the Queen of Swords energy. Now, a Queen of Swords here, I feel like represents you within this connection. I knew that you had to show up here somewhere, guys, because so far I've been feeling very much like all of these cards are more about your person. I feel like this is you. The Queen of Swords energy is your energy, I'm feeling. They are viewing you as a Queen of Swords, or they viewed you as a Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords is someone who is a truth seeker, someone who is very, you know, been through the wars, is very, you know, has their wall up, is very guarded, very protected with their heart, because they've been hurt so many times before. They're not about to just take anyone that comes in towards them, or anyone that tells them any old story. The Queen of Swords will only accept you if they believe that you're telling them the truth that matches their truth. The Queen of Swords can be very cutting and cold, but generally, you know, she is someone that wants to have connections. She is someone that, you know, wants to open her heart and love people, but she is also very protective and guarded at the same time. So she will analyze the situation very logically. She will try to see, you know, she'll remove emotions from the situation, and she'll look at things with logic, which is very much air energy. She'll try to think about things in a logical way and think, does this match up with the truth that I know? Does this make sense? Could this be actually the truth that they're telling me? And she'll try to keep her emotions out of it, the Queen of Swords. Now, I feel like that's how they view you now. I do feel as though that they feel like you're in a bit of a Queen of Swords energy, and they are a bit afraid to approach you, I'm feeling. I feel like they feel like you might just cut them with your sword, and you might just, you know, turn your back on them and not believe what they have to say, is what I'm feeling. Because clarifying that, I've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel as though this person does see you as extremely abundant. As I said from the beginning, they see you in a different way as well. They see you as someone that is high value, someone that they treated poorly in the past, that they, you know, were in and out with, that they weren't very open with, they weren't vulnerable with, and they regret that now, right? Because reflection, introspection, you know, all of those things have changed their mindset, their spiritual awakening as well. They do have more clarity within themselves about what they loved about you and what they loved about this connection. So I feel as though with the Nine of Pentacles here, you know, they see you as really doing well in and of yourself, that you don't need them, and I feel like that makes them even more drawn to you, because they know that you don't need them, and that is a very attractive energy. This person, they see you as extremely independent, very self-made, very hardworking, very, you know, financially secure. You might have a good job, and you just really are doing very well in life right now, and they're seeing you really boss up, and they love that about you. They love the energy that you portray. They love that you don't need them, and that you are able to be successful in and of yourself. I feel like this person is really attracted to that energy. So I feel like, you know, they are viewing you as a bit of Queen of Swords energy here, that you are going to be quite cold and cutting towards them if they don't come in the right way, is what I'm feeling. So this person is really working on how they're going to come towards you right now. They've taken their time here with the Patience card, the Temperance card. They have taken their time in how they're going to approach you with the Fool here. With the Fool and the Temperance rather, they're taking their time to figure out how they're going to approach you, so that their truth matches your truth. Because I'm feeling that they know that you're not going to accept any old story that they come in with. They're going to need to come in the right way. Okay. Next card I got was the Eight of Pentacles. This shows me someone who's really endeavoring to work hard and put in the effort to make this work. So your person is really wanting to put in the energy, put in the effort, put in the time, put in all of the ingredients that make a relationship work. So this person really does want to work hard on this. This person has completely got the right motivations here, is what I'm feeling. This person has all of the right motivations and wants this situation, this connection to work this time around. And clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, I got the Death card, the Six of Swords, and the Judgment card. So very strong message here, guys. So this person, you know, understands that they caused this ending, right? They understand that what they did in the past caused this ending with the Death here. They know that they were toxic with the Devil energy and the Justice energy. They know that they were toxic to you. They know that they were unfair to you. You know, they did not treat you right in the end. They weren't able to be vulnerable with you. They weren't able to show you their love. So as a result, there was an ending here. Something caused this ending. We have got the Six of Swords showing me that, you know, you are both in this energy where you are both moving forward right now. I feel like this is the mirroring energy as well. I feel like you're both in a place where you're doing very, very well for yourselves, because I have seen a Nine of Cups for your person, and I have seen a Nine of Pentacles for you. I feel like you're both doing very well in life right now, single or in a single energy, and you're both, you know, really abundant. You have everything but the 10th Pentacle, and they have everything but the 10th Cup. So you're both mirroring each other in that sense. You're both doing very well right now in life out of this connection, but you're both wanting that 10th cup or that 10th pentacle. So I do feel like you're both here moving into calmer waters here. I feel like that's where you're mirroring each other. You're both in an energy where you're doing quite well in and of yourselves, but you're both looking for love. So I feel like this is both of you moving into calmer waters, which is going to be your connection. And the Judgment card tells me that this is all about a reconciliation coming about. This card, for me, is my confirmation of a reconciliation. This is a judgment being made. They want you to make a judgment that they are worthy of your love, that they are worthy of forgiveness, that they are worthy of having another opportunity with you. So this this energy tells me that this person wants to move into calmer waters with you, going towards the Judgment card after the ending here with the Death card. So Death, moving forward into a Judgment reconciliation. Okay, next energy we got is the Magician. Right, so I do feel as though this person is wanting, you know, this represents your person manifesting you. This person is doing a lot of work right now behind the scenes. You may not feel it, you may not see it, but this person is putting in the work and effort energetically to bring this connection about again. Now, I've seen a lot of cards to me that clarify this, right? We've got the Fool energy here, we've got the Temperance energy, we've got the Ace of Swords energy, we've got the Hierophant energy, which is all about learning. We have got, you know, the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, you know, someone who's really, you know, wanting to put in the work here to bring you a new love offer that is, you know, that is different, is what I keep hearing. Different, different, different is the theme of this reading. Must put it in the title. This person wants to manifest you back into their lives. They know that you are their happiness. They want you to make a judgment call that they are worthy of forgiveness. And they're doing everything they can now, right now, in their power to bring this about. Because clarifying that, I've got the King of Swords, and I feel like this is representing their energy. Now, I've got you represented here as the Queen of Swords. That's how they see you, and I feel like you see them as the King of Swords, and I feel like they are a King of Swords right now. This person was someone who, you know, was quite abrasive towards you in the end. They cut you out, you know, they weren't, I feel like, you know, they weren't honouring the truth, you know, whereas the King of Swords really is about truth and clarity as well. But he can also be very, when represented negatively, and he can be represented negatively, he is someone that holds back, you know, someone that doesn't reveal his emotions, someone who, you know, is very logical, as I spoke about with the Queen of Swords, but doesn't, you know, reveal emotions. Like, he stays very guarded, and his walls are up, and so he doesn't show his love towards the person that he loves the most, unfortunately. So I feel as though your person, this just represents again and reinforces again that this person, your person, was not very open with you emotionally. They didn't express emotions with you. They were able to be logical. They were able to converse with you. They were able to do things with you, I'm feeling, but they weren't able to be vulnerable with you. They weren't able to open their heart to you. They weren't available to you, you know, in that sense, right? So they want to manifest, you know, they want that to change. That with the Magician here, they want that to be different this time around. And they recognize that that needs to change within this connection. Now, with the Seven of Wands clarifying the Magician card also, I feel like this is, again, the energy of, you know, your person when they were in this connection with you in the past. I feel like, you know, the reason they want to manifest a new beginning here is because this connection in the past did not serve them and ended this connection. They cut you out. They were not emotional with you. They were not open with you. They were too guarded. With the King of Swords here. The last conversation you guys might have had could have been a very hurtful conversation. They might have said things they didn't mean because they were so upset and angry, or, you know, something happened between the two of you that caused a tower moment, and they reacted badly is what I'm feeling. You know, they didn't think before they spoke, which can be a King of Swords energy, and they said something very cutting and cold, which cut you out of their life. And they weren't being emotional with you, you know, in the connection at that time as well, which is a King of Swords energy also. With the Seven of Wands here, I feel like that was them being very defensive and guarded. They were guarding themselves. They were guarding their heart. They were not being open with you. They were protecting their energy. They were protecting their heart. For whatever reason, that maybe they were hurt in the past. Maybe they've been hurt by you. Who knows? There could be a multitude of reasons here why they were in this energy, but all I know is that they were in this energy. They were not being open with you. But they want that to be different this time around, with the Magician being the card that those two cards were clarifying. The next energy I got was a Six of Pentacles. Now, this is a really positive energy to come out as well. This represents that they want there to be equal give and take in this connection this time around. I feel very heavily that there wasn't, and I guess that was the case because you guys ended. Given the energies that I've read in this reading, this person was unfair towards you. They were not giving equal in this connection. There was an imbalance here. In and out, they weren't fair towards you. They were not giving you, I'm hearing breadcrumbing, right? I feel like this person was breadcrumbing you. They were not giving you what you deserved in this connection. And I feel like they know that now, and that's why this card is coming out. They're having a big wake-up call to that. They feel terrible within themselves. They hate themselves for this. I feel like I just heard this person is so angry at themselves because they know that you're worth so much more, but they treated you like you were worthless. I'm feeling like you felt like you were worthless. I just heard the word worthless. There was some sense of, you know, not enough value being given to you and to this connection. And clarifying that, I got the King of Cups, which tells me that this person now, you know, wants to give you all the love that they didn't give you in the past. They have a lot of love for you, overwhelming amounts of love here with the King of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, which means this person wants to now give equally. They want to give you the love that you gave them. They want to return the favor. You were very loving to them in the past, I feel. This person was not giving you that same amount of love back. They weren't putting the same amount of energy and work into this connection. They now want to do that. We've got the Eight of Pentacles confirming that. They do really want to put the hard work and effort into this connection this time around. And they want to manifest this. You know, they want this to be something beautiful that comes back around. So they are now going to give you that here with the King of Cups, clarifying the Six of Pentacles. They are now going to give you the equal give and take, and the love, more importantly, because I feel like that was what was lacking in the past. The love, the vulnerability, the openness, the ability to say, I love you. Those three words can mean so much to someone who wants to hear them. You know, this person was not doing that in the past, and they now feel really bad for it, and they're kicking themselves for it because they know that you are a Nine of Pentacles, right? And finally, I got the Eight of Swords, a very a very fitting card to close out the reading, right? And went straight into an Eight of Swords energy. You know, this person was devastated by this ending. They were heartbroken. I feel like they immediately knew that they'd made a mistake, or very soon after. If it wasn't immediately, I feel like very, very soon afterwards, they had a realization that they'd really messed this up, that you were their person, and, you know, they were, you know, they've made a poor decision, is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person realized it, you know, pretty quickly. after it ended. And they went into this energy here where they were really stuck in their head. They're in a mental prison of their own doing. They were beating themselves up in their head, in their mind. But I feel like outwardly, people thought everything was fine. I feel like this person was going to work still as usual, you know, having beers with their friends, doing everything as usual, you know, maybe even partying, going out to dinner with friends and family, or even a new partner, who knows. This person was putting on a mask, I'm feeling. They were putting on a front. They were posing to people that they were doing fine, that life was just fine, they didn't need you, and the ending was perfect, that's what they wanted. But I feel like, this is what I'm feeling, this person wasn't in a, deep down inside, they were in this energy. They were having sleepless nights, they were struggling with this ending. But they weren't wanting people to know that, because of course at this time this person was not someone who was able to be vulnerable and open. They had to pretend that they were, you know, all that and more, that they didn't get upset about anyone. They had too much ego, I'm feeling. Way too much ego to admit that they were in love with you and admit that to people openly, friends and family. Instead, it was easier for them to put a mask on and pretend that they were doing just fine and they didn't actually need or want this connection anymore anyway. Because yeah, it was too much to admit this, because they weren't in their emotions at that time. This was someone who was unable to be vulnerable. So as a result, I clarified that. So they were in this mental energy, this mental health energy. For me, it's a mental health card as well, someone who's really struggling with their mental health. But, you know, at any time, this person could have undone those ties. It's a mental prison of their own doing. All right, clarifying the Eight of Swords, I have got the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here, guys. This person was in an Eight of Swords energy because they walked away from you and ended this connection. Look how regretful and remorseful this person is. This person is grieving, seriously grieving the loss of someone, of something, of a connection that they feel very strongly about. So look at those Five Cups. You know, I've got 3 of them tossed over and 2 standing upright. This person is like they're at a funeral, right? They are so devastated by this. So they were extremely upset very quickly, like I said. They went straight into an Eight of Swords energy, even though they may not have presented that way, and I don't feel like they did. I feel like they were very, they were masking, pretending that they were doing just fine because they were too proud and they were in their ego. With the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like this person held on to this connection very, very tightly. You know, this represents this person did not want to let you go. Yes, you ended, but they were not letting go of this connection. They were not letting go of you. They were still very much, you were still very much in their thoughts, in their heart, in their mind. They were probably watching you the whole time on social media or through friends, family, whatever, finding out information about you. They did not let go of this connection. They were just stuck in their head about it. They weren't communicating about it. They weren't talking to you with the Hermit energy here. They were in that King of Swords, cold-hearted energy where it felt that way, but deep inside they were going through, you know, a lot of torture here. You know, inner conflict, but they weren't telling you this. They weren't telling others this. They were acting as though they were doing just fine. But what I'm feeling now is that this person is now more open and able to express themselves. After this connection ending with the Eight of Cups here, I feel like they had an awakening, a spiritual awakening here. They became a different person. They started to become spiritually awakened and enlightened, I'm hearing. This person learned about spirituality, about things happening for a reason, about the lessons they needed to learn. They learned those lessons. They had spent the time learning those lessons, and they gained the truth and clarity about themselves, about the inner truth that they needed to come to terms with, that they were not able to be vulnerable, that they ended this connection because they were in and out and they were not being open and honest with you and vulnerable with you. So this person, you know, has had a change of heart. They're a completely different person. They now want to come towards you here, you know, with balance, in divine timing. They want this connection to be, you know, something stable and solid here with the Queen of Pentacles. They view you as the Queen of Pentacles. They're now following their intuition. They're now, because they're more spiritually awakened, I'm hearing, is that's why they're now able to tap into their intuition. They understand what their intuition is. I feel like in the past they didn't understand it. They just thought it was some mumbo jumbo, you know, made up stuff, you know, this bull crap. I feel like they just weren't in tune to spiritualism at all. And I feel like they've had an awakening here. You know, they were being very toxic here with the Devil energy. There was no doubt about that. They were in and out with the Knight of Wands energy. They were cutting and cold and even, you know, causing conflict in this connection. But with the Justice card being here, they know that they were unfair. They know that there was an imbalance in this connection. They weren't being true to you. But they know that you're their soulmate. They want to offer you the Two of Cups after, you know, this whole awakening and realization that they have now had. They took some time to go within and they really reflected on who they were as a person. They now view you as a Nine of Pentacles, extremely abundant, extremely beautiful, extremely self-made. You know, they want you to make a judgment call that, you know, they're now willing to put in the hard work and effort. They want you to make a judgment call that you're both going to move into these calmer waters together after this ending. This is also a rebirth card. They want to have a rebirth with you. They want you to sail into the calmer waters and have a rebirth. They're now trying to manifest you guys. They, you know, they were a King of Swords during the past, and they were very held back emotionally. They weren't able to be open and emotional and vulnerable with you, but now they're willing to do that. They now want to give equally here with the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. They want to give equally. They never stopped hanging on to you guys. You know, they never stopped loving you. They were so regretful and remorseful right after this happened, I'm feeling, and they were in a mental prison for quite some time with the Hermit energy here as well. But, you know, the truth of the matter is they actually now realize your value, and they want this to be, you know, they want this to be a long-term stable commitment, right? They've learned their lessons, and they want to build a foundation with you now. They want to be blessed with you, right? They want this to be a, you know, they want this to be, you know, they want you to trust that this feeling is true and correct, and they want you to know that they feel the exact same way about you. Mirroring here, and they want you to know that they feel this way about you with the mirroring energy here. They want you to know that this is a divine plan. This is something that, you know, is spiritually, this is something that is gifted by the divine, right? You can't make that stuff happen. The divine has to grant you that. And, you know, they want that, they're saying they want things to be, and they want a new way of being with you, right? I felt that energy very strongly from the beginning. You know, you have changed quickly. This person has changed. It may not have been quickly, but there's definitely change here. Now, this person is in a lot of regret about the past, right? We've got the Five of Cups energy here right at the end. Perfect timing to tell us that this person is regretful. You know, this person is nostalgic, and they are thinking about the past, fearing all the mistakes that they've made. They want to make this up to you. They want to create a new opportunity with you guys. Heavy energy here. And then, of course, don't forget we've got the Calling in Your Soulmate card, and the Reconciliation card, right? And we also got the You Deserve Love card. I do feel like this person is going to try to flirt with you in the very early stages of you guys, you know, communicating again. So that is what I have for you guys. I'm going to finish here because it has already been a very long reading. Thank you so much if you have watched all the way through. I really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to drop me a like if you've watched this video and it has resonated or helped you in any way. I really do appreciate that. I do need those to help my video reach more people and help my channel to grow. Also, obviously, you can comment if you like and tell me how it resonated if it did. Share it with someone if you feel like it might help someone else. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.